From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Cincinnati Bengals. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
2nd and 6. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Mike 50. Good track, good track.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. 30, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Yellow. There's a Louis. Yellow, yellow. Not today, you are. Not today. Not now.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Mike 9. Mike 9. Let's go, D. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Hey, we got to get...
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Tackled at the 20.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here we go. Sack. Wrap on leading. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Mike. Made alert. Made alert. Here we go. Here we go. 42's Mike. Mustang 19. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Let's go. 42. I'm here all day. Go. Go.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 13 sets them up 1st and goal. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Mike 9. Cup 19. I can't believe they let you play.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Check smash. Coming. Mike 9. Mike 9. You better be afraid of me. You better be.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bengals 14, Jaguars nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
In your face.
Working from the gun, Mahomes flushed out right. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
We got to seal. Watch the pass. Mike 9. Bang out.
Now it's Mahomes again, being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And his pass incomplete.
Mahomes, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
Brings up 4th down.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Jaguars nothing. Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the time when you say the offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. We got to step it up.
So that'll back him up 5.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And to give this time to the tailback. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He's at the 30. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he fires one incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Hey, look. Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, tighten down.
Right back to him on first down. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be... Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 50. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. Here we go.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Running out of the Wildcat.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the cutback and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
Tight end right. We got 4. Rig alert. Mike 50. Hey, I'm coming after you.
On 3rd down, it's Rowe. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get some.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Ready? Mike 96. Mike 96.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Big stop, let's go.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now a 2nd down and 6. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown,
Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10.
Bengals 17. Jaguars 10.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
And 8 at the 5-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And he is going to have the first down as he's up to his own 13-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it. And
a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
At the Jaguars' 47-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 38. And this one is right through. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the...
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Montez Sweat. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Snap coming in 1, and it's Mahomes. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
And
nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Watch the curve.
Mahomes now on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Montez Sweat make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Mahomes firing complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Complete to number 1.
A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score.
Is lining up for the
As a
point.
former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
You got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. After 60.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Hawk 70. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Complete to number
It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And for the 2nd time tonight, his field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that's going to tie things at 20. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
At the 28-yard line.
Mike 50. We don't want this.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete. Okura-Buna. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some space here. That good for 22 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. I'm coming. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Throw. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pick.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff looking right. Down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First down, Jacksonville.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
47 right.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Yellow. Switch it. Slant. Switch it. Slant.
Mahomes to throw once more. Dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. And again, it's Mahomes rolling to his right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
A line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
And Mahomes is going to keep it.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
From the 4 now, third and goal.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Let's think about this stage of the second half. You're taking the chip shot field goal, right?
Boy, I'd love to be on the headset right now between head coach and play caller because, you know, it's a heavy conversation right here because I'm guaranteed the play caller is like, Coach, I've got this. I've got to play for this one. But the smart play, kick the field goal, take the chip shot, 3 points.
Yeah, tie the game. Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At the 34-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. In a tie game fourth quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
McManus's point after is good, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Brandon McManus set to kick.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth.
And he whips that one incomplete there.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Chris Jones coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Out of the gun now on third down. And Ingram holds it in. The 40. Past the 20. 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. Space to maneuver at the 40. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the play.
He's crossing. He's checking cross.
On first down, Mahomes forced out to his left. And that's incomplete.
Mahomes on the keeper. Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Being chased out left. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked out by Deion Jones, the linebacker. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rowe. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right.
And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so, bringing up 2nd down and a bit farther.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
They're running it. Check. Nickel.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Bengals 37, Jaguars 30.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do?
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Number 19.
A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
It is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Stay loose.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safety. Let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
that QB's trash. Let's go.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Dragon 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Able to hit his target, Claypool. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
At their 48-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Second down and 3.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Warriors 17, 42. I'm coming, I'm coming. I'm coming. Hey, Mike's 42.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Cowboy 82. I got you. I got you. Hurt. 42, Mike 42. Rabbit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
On the tackle. A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 3 for 3 so far, and a 4th would win it. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So it's not quite over yet, but you have to figure they pretty well got this one on ice now.
And Brandon, I'm trying to figure out how they remain so calm in these situations and then go out and execute, because I'm up here shaking like a leaf, and I wasn't one who had to make that kick.
They look calm, but I bet if you had a heart rate monitor on it, they'd be up in the 300s right now.
37.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Cincinnati, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears.